told anybody to worship me. Nobody can worship man. All of us believe that we only have one God. I want to say this clearly. Well, in life, when you have made a mistake, you say you made a mistake. There's nothing you can do about it. I have made a mistake. I own it up. And I say, God, forgive me. And I'll say, all of you forgive me. But we'll correct it at the appropriate time.
Wike is not superhuman. It's just that the Nigerian system supports corruption, supports election rigging. That's why he's able to rig election and brag about it that he made Fubara the governor of Rivers State. And now he's saying that he will correct the mistake of choosing Fubara maybe in 2027. You see, we are supposed to be in a democracy, and in a democracy, it is the majority that carries the vote. The people must decide who will lead them, who will be their governor, representative, local government chairman, any elective position. Not one man, just because he was governor, he will say, I must decide the person who will win the primary election at the party level and the governorship election proper. I must make sure and by all means use everything within my powers, including corruption, including rigging election, to put that person in that position. So there's nothing special about the likes of Wike. It's just that the Nigerian corrupt system enables them. If things were working normally the way they are supposed to work in Nigeria and like they work in other countries, these kind of characters will never find themselves in elective positions. They do not represent the general intelligence of Nigerians. Look at the diaspora. Look at the achievements of Nigerians in the diaspora. So they do not represent the majority of Nigerians. These are just a few Nigerians who abuse their powers and think because they have that power, they see themselves as superhumans. No, they are not. In fact, their IQ might be lower than average. And if you noticed, Wike's rhetoric has suddenly reduced because the governor is fighting back the way Wike would have fought if the role was reversed. We all know how he fought his predecessors, especially Amechi. He intimidated Amechi to the extent that the man stopped visiting Rivers State, except on official duties. And Wike wants to continue intimidating a sitting governor. And because the man is fighting back, having successfully sacked the 25 members of the State Assembly that are loyal to Wike, he also moved the sitting of the State Assembly to the government house in the guise that they want to renovate the assembly complex. So he's hitting Wike where he didn't expect. That's why his rhetoric has suddenly reduced, because the man is fighting back. You cannot intimidate a sitting governor. No, he doesn't have such powers. And he's been deceiving people. Imagine if the governor stopped Wike from campaigning in the state. Wike wouldn't allow it. Remember that Wike reprimanded traditional rulers when he was governor. He was shouting at them as if they were his workers, a very condescending way. Now, let's hear what Wike said about people defecting from one party to another after being elected on their platform.
So everybody will have to be careful. You give somebody an umbrella, the next day he defects. EFCC will come, he said, no, let me join them, so EFCC will not be against you. You carry the vote of another party, and you join another party. Can you transfer vote? You work hard for somebody to win the election. Tomorrow the person says, no, I have defected. If you are defecting, leave the seat.
As you can see, Wike knows what he's doing. He knows the law. He just wants to intimidate his way and have access to the state treasury to continue the looting. He wants to continue a third term through Fubara, but that's not possible. Rivers State people will not allow him to continue having that access. And his greatest illusion that he is indispensable to Tinubu, what a joke. What the man wants is who will rig election for him. Anyone that can overturn the election blatantly like Wike did in 2023. He will work with that person, that's all he wants. So Wike did nothing special that no other person cannot do. These are the sacked 25 House members loyal to Wike. They are touring the State Assembly quarters with their associates. By now, they must have dawned on them that Wike misled them. They shouldn't have hastily decamped to APC. because it's against the law. It's just that Fubara accepted everything, even the ones that were against him. That's talking about the agreement that Tinubu brokered between him and Wike. But they pushed their luck too far, to the extent that they started intimidating the governor. Don't they understand that he is the governor? Don't they understand his powers? Now they must be regretting because they've been sacked by a court. And when you're sacked, when a court tells you to stop parading yourself as speaker or state assembly members, that means you will never receive any salary. That's a reality. And very soon they will start using their personal money to fund their extravagant lifestyle. Why you see arrogance from politicians is because they spend the people's money anyhow they want, no accountability whatsoever. They feel they are doing the people a favor. They feel it's their right. And very soon they will start buying petrol with their own money. Even the speaker, all the bodyguards he maintains, you can see one standing behind him, he will soon start paying them with his own money. That's a reality. And when this reality starts hitting them hard, they will quickly run back to the governor and apologize. Of course, he will tell them that they will be accepted under one condition, that they must go back to PDP. That's like eating your vomit. Anyway, we'll be watching out Fubara's next move. A lot of properties belonging to the Rivers State government that were cornered by Wike, they've marked many of them. They want to recover it. In fact, some of them, they want to demolish it. It seems that he built new structures on these properties. Let's see how it goes. Thanks for watching.